Alright, let's get this out of the way. Obviously, Kingdom Hearts 3 is the juggernaut of 2019 here. It releases January 29th, and by all accounts, it looks pretty nuts. However, I'm not really a Kingdom Hearts guy, though. I still need to get into the series, and it's been intimidating given how, rough around the edges the first one seems to be. But Square is including a story recap movie as part of Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm hoping that may be enough to dive in comfortably with this new game. Anyway, with that out of the way, I want to give my personal top 5 most anticipated JRPGs of 2019. Number 5 is Granblue Fantasy Relink. Granblue is an ultra-popular mobile title in Japan. It's playable in the West as well via web browser, but I actually don't play the mobile version. It's just that the artwork and character designs have always blown me away. With Granblue Relink, we get more of that art direction, but on a full-fledged console iteration, and I can't wait to try it. Next up is Fire Emblem The Three Houses, the first Fire Emblem developed for home systems in many years. I've been a huge fan of the direction of Fire Emblem titles on the 3DS, and to get a higher production value installment on the Switch is what fans have been dying for. Fire Emblem The Three Houses continues with the stylish character art, but also introduces visible army squadrons on the field. The transition between the traditional grid view of hero units to the armies they command looks really well done, and this is going to be a must-have for Switch JRPG fans. Number 3 for me is Code Vein, a game where it's actually okay to make Dark Souls comparisons since the director himself admitted that it's his primary influence. However, Code Vein is obviously much different in aesthetic, looking more young adult manga and featuring a full cast of characters and a more cutscene heavy story. Originally slated for September of 2018, it was delayed to 2019, so let's hope the extra polish makes a new IP that will stick around for many years to come. Number 2 is Project Awakening. At first glance, you may think it's a Western title given the design, but Project Awakening is actually developed by the creators of Granblue Fantasy. The brief gameplay footage reminds me of Monster Hunter, but you can see where the talent of Platinum Games plays its part in creating something more fast-paced. These are the same guys who did the combat for Nier Automata, if you recall. This fact, coupled with the high production values and story narration of the trailer, have me greatly hyped for this title. Finally, my most anticipated JRPG for 2019 is Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Why? Because I never got to play it. Tales of Vesperia was an Xbox 360 exclusive, which was bizarre for the time when Microsoft was gobbling up JRPG developers to make its system more appealing in the East. Now, it's getting a remastered treatment and will be available across all platforms. Tales of Vesperia may be the most highly regarded entry in the franchise, and I can't wait to finally try it. For a list of every single JRPG releasing in 2019, find the link in the show notes to icicledisaster.com, which will take you to the 2019 calendar. I update it daily, so it's pretty useful. Also, check out the Icicle Disaster JRPG podcast on your favorite podcast platform and play along with the show. We play JRPGs from all eras, and it's a great way to discover the genre in new ways. I'm Zachary Brixon, the host of Icicle Disaster, and thanks for watching.